Hello, my friends! Welcome to Learn English with Paul. This English podcast helps a 1, a 2 adult learners use simple English in real life. Have you ever bought something, then realized it was wrong? I'd like to return this, please. Maybe the size was wrong. Maybe it did not work. Or perhaps it looked wonderful in the shop. Then you brought it home and it became strangely less wonderful. Shops can be magical places like that. Today, you will learn how to return an item calmly. You will explain the problem. You will ask for a refund or an exchange. And you will do it with simple, polite English. Let's begin with the most useful sentence. I'd like to return this, please. It is polite, clear, and direct. You do not need a long story first. You can give the reason after the shop assistant responds. Say it with me. I'd like to return this, please. Good. One more time, a little more naturally. I'd like to return this, please. Now imagine you are holding a shopping bag. You walk to the customer service desk. You smile and say, I'd like to return this, please. That is already a strong beginning. Maya had a new job starting on Monday. On Saturday, she went shopping for a jacket. She wanted something simple and comfortable. She found a dark blue jacket in a small shop. It looked smart. It was also on sale. Maya tried it on for about 20 seconds. The mirror said, very professional. Her shoulders said nothing at the time. They waited until she got home. At home, Maya wore the jacket again. She moved her arms. The jacket felt too tight across her shoulders. She tried to sit down. The sleeves moved halfway up her arms. It was less new job and more small blue tent. Maya laughed, but she also felt worried. She needed the jacket for Monday. The shop closed in 2 hours. She still had the receipt. The tags were still on the jacket. But Maya did not like returning things. She worried that the shop assistant might be unfriendly. She worried that her English might disappear. She also worried that she had done something wrong. But changing your mind is not a crime. And a jacket that does not fit is simply a jacket that does not fit. Maya put the jacket in the bag. She placed the receipt in her pocket. Then she practiced one sentence on the bus. I'd like to return this, please. She said it quietly. Then she said it again. I'd like to return this, please. At the shop, a man named Oliver was working at the desk. He smiled and said, Hello, how can I help? Maya took out the jacket. She said, I'd like to return this, please. Oliver nodded. He asked, Is there a problem with it? Maya said, It's too tight around the shoulders. That was enough. She did not need to explain every detail. Oliver checked the tags. Then he asked, Do you have the receipt? Maya replied, Yes, I do. Here it is. Oliver looked at the receipt. He said, We can give you a refund. Then he added, Or you can exchange it for another size. Maya wanted to try the larger size. She said, Could I exchange it instead? Oliver found the same jacket in a larger size. Maya tried it on. This time, her shoulders were much happier. She moved her arms. She sat down. The sleeves stayed where sleeves should stay. Maya smiled. She said, This one fits much better. Oliver completed the exchange. Maya thanked him and left the shop. The whole conversation took less than 5 minutes. No argument. No difficult grammar. No dramatic music. Just a clear request and a simple reason. On Monday, Maya wore the jacket to work. She still felt nervous about the new job, but the jacket felt comfortable, and she had one small success from the weekend. She had handled a real conversation in English. That success did not make her fearless. It made her a little more ready. Sometimes confidence is not a big feeling. Sometimes it is a receipt in your pocket and one useful sentence in your mind. Now let's learn the main phrases from Maya's story. The first phrase is, "I'd like to return this, please." Use it when you want to take an item back to a shop. "I'd like to" sounds polite and natural. It is softer than "I want to." You can use the same pattern in many places. "I'd like to ask a question." "I'd like to make an appointment." "I'd like to change my booking." The second phrase is, "It's too tight around the shoulders." Use "too" when something is more than you want. "These shoes are too small." "This shirt is too large." "This bag is too heavy." "The music is too loud." "Too" explains that there is a problem. If an item is broken, you can say, "It doesn't work." For example, "I bought this lamp yesterday, but it doesn't work." The button doesn't work. The screen doesn't work. The third phrase is, "Do you have the receipt?" The shop assistant may ask you this question. A receipt is the paper that shows what you bought. You can answer, "Yes, I do. Here it is." If you do not have it, be honest. You can say, "I don't have the receipt. Is there anything else I can use?" Some shops may accept an email receipt or a bank record, but the rules are different in every shop. The fourth phrase is, "Could I get a refund?" A refund means the shop gives your money back. Could I is a polite way to ask. "Could I get a refund?" "Could I exchange it?" "Could I have a different size?" The fifth phrase is, "Could I exchange it instead?" An exchange means you take another item instead of your money. Maybe you need a different size. Maybe you need a different color. Maybe you need a product that actually turns on. That last detail is often surprisingly useful. You can say, "Could I exchange it for a larger size?" "Could I exchange it for the black one?" "Could I exchange it for a new one?" The sixth phrase is, "This one fits much better." Use this one when the object is clear. You do not need to repeat the name. "This jacket fits much better." "This one fits much better." Both are correct. You can also say, "This one works much better." "This one feels much better." "This one looks much better." Now let's put the phrases into a simple plan. First, say what you want. "I'd like to return this, please." Second, explain the problem. "It's too tight around the shoulders," or "It doesn't work." Third, show the receipt. "Yes, I do. Here it is." Fourth, ask for the result you want. "Could I get a refund?" Or, "Could I exchange it instead?" That is the whole plan. Request, reason, receipt, result. 4 small steps. Now listen and repeat. Leave a short space after each sentence. "I'd like to return this, please." "I'd like to return this, please." "It's too tight around the shoulders." "It's too tight around the shoulders." "I bought it yesterday." "I bought it yesterday." "It doesn't work." "It doesn't work." "Yes, I have the receipt." "Yes, I have the receipt." "Could I get a refund?" "Could I get a refund?" "Could I exchange it instead?" Could I exchange it instead? Could I have a different size? Could I have a different size? This one fits much better. This one fits much better. Very good. Now listen to a complete conversation. Shop assistant, hello, how can I help? Customer, I'd like to return this, please. Shop assistant, is there a problem with it? Customer, yes, it's too small. Shop assistant, do you have the receipt? Customer, yes, I do. Here it is. Shop assistant, would you like a refund or an exchange? Customer, could I exchange it for a larger size? Shop assistant, of course. Let me check. Customer, thank you. Now you take the customer's part. Shop assistant, hello, how can I help? I'd like to return this, please. Shop assistant, is there a problem with it? Yes, it's too small. Shop assistant, do you have the receipt? Yes, I do. Here it is. Shop assistant, would you like a refund or an exchange? Could I exchange it for a larger size? Shop assistant, of course. Let me check. Thank you. Good work. Let's try another situation. This time you bought a small desk lamp. The lamp does not turn on. Shop assistant, hello, how can I help? I'd like to return this, please. Shop assistant, what is the problem? It doesn't work. Shop assistant, when did you buy it? I bought it 3 days ago. Shop assistant, do you have the receipt? Yes, I do. Here it is. Shop assistant, would you like another lamp? Could I get a refund, please? Shop assistant, yes, that's fine. Thank you. Now make the reason your own. I'd like to return this, please. It's too large. I'd like to return this, please. It's too small. I'd like to return this, please. It doesn't work. I'd like to return this, please. It arrived damaged. I'd like to return this, please. It is not the color I ordered. Notice how the first sentence stays the same. Only the reason changes. That makes the conversation easier to remember. Today you learned a simple 4-step plan. Request, reason, receipt, result. Start with, I'd like to return this, please. Then explain the problem. It's too tight. It doesn't work. It arrived damaged. Show your receipt if you have it. Yes, I do. Here it is. Then ask for a refund or an exchange. Could I get a refund? Could I exchange it instead? You do not need perfect English. You need a clear request and one simple reason. Maya did not give a speech in the shop. She used a few useful sentences. That was enough. Your small action today is simple. Choose one item near you. Imagine there is a problem with it. Then say, I'd like to return this, please. It doesn't work. Could I get a refund? Say those 3 sentences aloud once. And remember, the receipt is helpful. Finding it at the bottom of your bag is a separate English lesson. Thank you for learning with me. Keep listening. Keep speaking and take one small step at a time.